Hello and welcome to another update video about Ethereum. So Ethereum still, my view unchanged, that there is certainly bullish potential here in this chart, especially from the low here at around 880 in June. I'm still looking at the move up to 2020 as a wave 1, and then we are now coming down in a wave 2 that might or might not be finished. But the importance is it needs to hold the $1,000 level to allow us to move up in a wave 3 to around $3,000, yeah, and then there will be a wave 4 and a wave 5. So this would be the bullish count in that we are holding the $1,000 level. We're also going to dive into the lower level wave count in a minute. Now, a few people have asked me for an overall bearish count here now for, what's the bearish count here currently for Ethereum? So the bearish count is that all of this move down was a WXY. So that we are looking at WXY, and then the move in the Y wave was here A, B, C, and we've seen here a wave 1, 2, and we're now coming down in 3. There should be a 4 and come down in 5. That would be the bearish wave count. And that projects sort of actually lower than 650. It would take us into the region around $300 to $400. That would be the real bearish count based on latest price action. But the 650 level is possible as well. It's just a different way of calculating target. But the point is, if we lose the $1,000 level, there's most likely the count. And then it depends on the strength of the sell-off, which targets we're going to reach. But my first call, if we drop below the 880 level, which was the June low, would be 650. And then if we lose this level, it would be between 300 and 400 US dollars. So let's look at the lower level wave count. Here again, Ethereum only had 3 waves up. It is fine if we count it as a truncated wave. I don't really like the idea of counting it as basically here a 5-wave move up, where the wave 5 would be truncated. That is not really what I like to do. It doesn't really give a lot of confidence. The other possibility is to count, and that's the bullish case, to count all of this as a leading diagonal, that we have an ABC in wave 1, the wave 2 would be an ABC, the wave 3 would be an ABC, and so on, right? So there are different possibilities, different wave counts, and I can take you through all of them, but it doesn't really make a difference, because based on this current chart here, we would break out of the triangle to the downside next, yeah, where I count the triangle, basically the wave B here. So we have a wave 2 ongoing, we've seen the wave A low, we are currently seeing the wave B as a triangle, and the wave C down is still to come. In the previous video I gave you some targets for that. That all depends here on the high of the E wave, so targets around 1160 for this wave C of 2, and then we have another chance to rally in wave 3 up here. The other scenario would be, and that's a bit more of a complex count, is if indeed we only had ABC up here, yeah, and then I need to, yeah, so ABC up, and then we had ABC or WXY down here, where we bottomed here at around 1200, and that would then have been already the WXY of the wave 2, so it would be finished basically here, and then we now have a triangle going on. So I would have to say that this could be a wave A, and then we have the triangle going on. But this is getting very, very complex. So I don't really want to make it quite complex. To keep it very short, yeah, it all depends on in which direction the triangle now breaks out. Target to the downside would be around 1160, as I said. This is currently looking like it. Yeah, it's looking like it's going to lose it to the downside. Let's actually take the height of the triangle, and that can give us a bit of a target as well. If we really break out to the downside as per this triangle count that we have actually on the chart, then target would take it. Yeah, well, 1160 is not far off from the height of the triangle target, so that would take us to around 1175. Should we in contrast to this count breakout to the upside, then I would have to say that the wave 2 was already in here probably, yeah, as it's actually, as we talked about it before in the video, that the wave 2 was in here. This was just a simple ABC. I could formulate something more complex here, but it would be pointless. And then, you know, we would move up from here. So it basically depends on which direction of the triangle we're going to break out, and then we have a better indication of which counter we actually go with. Well, I can tell you that I don't really have too much confidence into a bullish breakout pattern again across Bitcoin and Ethereum. Don't really have much confidence in a bullish breakout directly from here, because this move up was not a full and not an ideal impulse. So still, though, this support box is important. As long as we're holding above 1130, we can focus on higher, which means also with short-term downside potential, as long as we're holding the 1130 level, this can still easily continue to move up further. And then in a third wave, can give you a target for the third wave already. I think I did that in the previous video. Based on the current low here, the target would be around 1650. So yeah, I think based on this, we can assume sort of an impulsive breakout here in the next few hours, maybe towards the weekly candle close or in the early hours of tomorrow, because we are just heading further and further and deeper into this apex of the triangle. And again, it's a bit like a spring that you're compressing, which then gets released and it suddenly starts to jump. So this is certainly what we can expect to see here shortly, I think. Okay, and that's my update about Ethereum. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye bye.